say there's some backroom horse trading going on here? Whoever gave you that idea? Greetings YouTube, DJ Bonebreaker here on Skull85's Honey server, coming at you for another episode of Honeycraft. And yes, I have been busy, among other things, breeding up a decent herd of mules to sell at the shop that I'm claimed and am in the process of building at the shopping district. So this is underway. This is going to be the main project today, though. I need to get hooked up to the Nether so that I can transport said mules to said shop in said shopping district. And I also want to start working on building, like expanding the Pueblo and adding like a gatehouse on this side over here. So as you can see, I've already kind of laid out the foundations for the next house, and as you can see, it goes right through my starter farm. But you know what? I already said that it's probably gonna be, this is probably gonna happen, or I'd have to either remove or move the starter farm. So no big loss there. And I'm also working on building some roads to connect stuff in the Pueblo. And at first, I wasn't sure where I wanted to build the stable, but then I realized that I'd have this like large open area in this general vicinity. So I'm thinking about building like another Pueblo house slash stable right about where this corral is, and maybe have like an additional corral for like, holding it. But the main thing though about this Nether portal room slash house is that any of you who've watched the Tales of Ascalia videos I did last year, I had my Nether portals were all underground to prevent zombie pigmen who spawned from escaping into the overworld and from creepers from getting in. But the problem with that was getting my horses into the Nether and out was very much a pain in the rump, to put it mildly. So what I want to do, so that way I'm not so dependent on people having Nether stables available for my horse and my personal horses and mules and stuff, as well as for transporting ones to market so people can buy them, is I'm figuring on having like 2 stalls in the stable part of this house that I plan on building. Well, 3 stalls actually. 2 stalls will be for like Senator and Princess Celestia and Nigel, and then the 3rd stall will actually have the Nether portal in it. So that'll be my easy access but secure Nether portal. So anyways, it looks like I'm gonna probably have to move the bamboo grove yet again so I have enough room to put this whole configuration in. So I'm gonna see about doing that, and I'll get back to you once I get this foundation sorted out. Alright, as you can see, I have got the general layout of the ground floor of this stable building set up here, and this is going to be the stall where I'm going to be keeping my personal horses, and this is where the Nether portal is going to go. Debating about whether or not to add a window to this backside here, even though you'll be able to see the portal through it or not, but I might just go ahead and do that just so you don't have this massive blank wall here. So just add a window instead of 2 like I had for the other one. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. But I've also figured out what I want to do for the tile flooring for this ground floor here. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go work on that, and I'll be back when I get this all sorted out here. Alright, as you can see, I've got the most of the ground floor laid out and got the corral fixed. So time to finish working on the ground floor, finish up the portal there, which unfortunately, due to the way that this is set up, I'm not going to be able to completely hide the portal frame, but I think I might be able to come up with something using banners or item frames to, you know, make it look halfway decent anyways, so it's not just this ugly obsidian. But anyways, I'm going to work on finishing up this first floor here, and I'll see you guys when I get done with that. Alright, I have now got the first floor of the stables done and set, and hang on, let me head down here real quick. Yeah, this is the portal room stable. They'll allow me to easily transfer horses and or villagers to the Nether and back. And as you can see, I've separated my personal mounts from the ones that are going to be sold, hopefully. And as you can see, they got plenty of room in their stall, the stable, because these stalls are like almost twice as big as the ones that I usually build. But I had to build them that big in order to accommodate the Nether portal. In fact, I had to get a little bit creative to try to cover up the portal up here, because the top three blocks of the portal would project through the roof. So what I decided to have like these little shelves here, which I'm going to put like flower pots on, and then this part here, which just hides the rest of it, is going to be like another, like an outdoor cook stove for the, you know, the people who live in this particular house in Pueblo. And all that's left now, I suppose, is to light the portal off and then finish building the second floor here. So let me go light the portal off real quick. Oops, forgot my lighter. Yep, only 4 episodes in, and I've already got an Unbreaking 3 mending named flint and steel. So there we go. We now have our Nether portal, and let me go get the coordinates real quick. Let me write that down. Yeah, and I'll see you guys once I get done with the upper floor. Alright, we've got this whole structure now basically finished. I mean, aside from, you know, interior detailing and, you know, stuff like that, and figuring out what sort of villagers I want to have living in here. But we've got our portal, we've got our stables and our donkey pen, our corral, and all we need to do is see about getting this portal linked up. So I'll see you guys once I get done with that. Alright, if my calculations are correct, this should link up to my portal in the overworld. So now's time for the moment of truth. And we'll just pop on through here, and alright, it worked. We're back at the Pueblo. So anyways, all that I need to do now is finish building my tunnel, and I'd say we've successfully connected ourselves to the Nether hub. So I'm going to get to work on that, and I'll see you guys when I get this thing done. tunnel is now finished. And to label this, this would be oh, dang it. Okay then, looks like I can't do my fancy header then. Alright, there we go. So, Pueblo. And there we go. Our base is now properly hooked up to the Nether hub. So, so that's one thing that we can check off the old to-do list here. And thankfully the tunnel that I had to build wasn't too horribly long considering how messy things are in the Nether. And yes, I know that this tunnel is a lot more bare bones and minimalist than most of my other tunnel projects, but considering the entire Nether is going to get reset here in probably like less than 2 months, I didn't want to waste time on making it fancy since it's going to get deleted anyways, if you know what I'm saying. So, yep, that's done. So let's see, Claimland Shopping District. I think I'm gonna do this maybe next episode. See, yeah, oh yeah, the zombie spawners, and actually, you know what? I might just work on this Pueblo structure, this house here, and building like a gatehouse. But I definitely can actually move the mushroom farm. The poor mushrooms who've been in that thing, because I found the perfect spot for it. You see, I checked at the base of this mesa here, and even leaving enough room to accommodate possibly having to move this cliff out a bit to add, like, you know, some structures in. This area here is a perfect spot for a for the mushroom farm, and I can even have easy access to it via the mine shaft, because this Y level here happens to be the exact same Y level as like one of the potential side branches of the mine shaft. So I'm gonna go head into the mines and show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, okay, this is the exact tunnel that should lead out to that area, so I'm gonna see about making this a nice little Wild West style mine shaft thing here, and I'll see you guys once I get some more work done on that. Alright, I think we've got this entrance for the mine shaft looking pretty good. Although I have a sneaking suspicion I might have to end up modifying this at some point, but for now it'll do. And that being said, need to see about adding some fencing to keep mobs out and to keep the mushrooms from wandering too much. But I think I might just put the mushroom pasture like right in this area here. and then put some fence gates on this this entrance, which should keep, you know, the whole thing secure and give us enough room for, you know, farming our cows. So I'm gonna go grab some fence posts and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got the perimeter of the mushroom pasture settled. However, one of the things I kind of want to do is a bit of like a sort of, not exactly experimental, but like a special thing with this is, since I got some mycelium from the mushroom island at spawn, I am going to be kind of like dividing off this area, removing all the red sand and placing dirt and mycelium down, and maybe growing some giant mushrooms, a couple of them in here. So I'm going to get to work on that, and I'll see you guys once I get done with it. Alrighty, now that we've got our mushroom habitat prepared and the mycelium is doing a nice job of spreading, I say it's time we go and get our mushrooms and introduce them to their new environment. So I'll see you guys when I get done with that. And there we go. That's all the mushrooms in the pen now. Yeah, it took several trips, but we got all of our mutant fungus cows inside of the mushroom ranch. So all I need to do is finish fixing up the mess from the pit that I made for him earlier, and that'll be one more thing that I can check off the list. So let's take care of this bit real quick. So yeah, we're going to fill in this pit here so it's like it never even existed. Yeah, okay, it looks like we should probably raise this bit up a little bit higher. There we go. It's like it was never even there. And with that, alright, and there we go. We managed to get 2 things knocked off this list this episode. But I think that's all the time we got for today. So until next time, this is DJ Bonebreaker signing off.